be an introvert and just hope that someone's gonna show up at your room spontaneously and be like the perfect partner. Or B, you're gonna have to do the dreaded thing that all introverts hate, including me, and leave your fucking house and make a random fucking conversation with just anyone. Like bars are a good place, but if you're like under 21, those are really hard to find. And sometimes you find really cool people in like shops, but you never want to be that person that just sits at the register talking with the cashier. So.
And it's weird too in a shop or something. If you see someone cute and you don't want to be that rando that just like starts talking to someone out of nowhere, because then you start like, oh no, am I freaking them out? Do they think I'm weird? Am I weird? Am I being weird by talking to you in the soup aisle right now?
And the worst part is, you might start like connecting with them, and you're going good, and everything's feeling good, and they're like, oh my god, you might exchange numbers, you might be friends, and then later down the line, you find out either, because this has happened to me twice now, either they're married, and they weren't going to tell you about that, or B, they're fucking psychopath, and and they were just hiding it because they were at work. So.
Oh man, yeah, that's always. No, but dating is hard. So I'm bi, and I've recently, like, for a long time I didn't have time to start dating. I was busy, whatever. And so I finally signed up for a dating app, and I was like, you know what? I want to find a girl. I want to meet a nice girl and like go on a date and hang out and whatever. And so I did end up meeting this girl, and we were talking, whatever, and we went on a couple dates a couple times, and then this was like fall of last year. So fall, we started talking, we started hanging out, things started getting cool, and then she went out of town for Christmas, winter break, and I was going to be going out of town like the week she got back, and so she was gone for about 2 weeks. I went out of town, and I was gone for about 2.5 weeks. And January got so crazy with being out, with getting ready for school, with classes actually starting, everything going crazy, that I ended up accidentally ghosting her for about... Oh no. Let's see.
Wait.
All right, how about this?
Okay. I should be back now.
All right. What about me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nice. All right. Where'd I leave off?
I'm not sure. You were talking about how you left for winter break?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I left for winter break to visit my dad in San Antonio. And I was gone for about 2.5 weeks. And I left the week she got back. And so we didn't get to see each other for like the entire month of December going into January. And things started getting so crazy in January. I just got so busy with classes and family stuff and work things. And I ended up accidentally ghosting her. And I didn't realize it because I have this thing where I forget something if I don't see it right in front of me. And so she would text me or message, and I would type up the message and I wouldn't hit send. Or I would be like, oh, I need to think of something cool to say in response, or I need to think of something like to say. And I would forget, and I just wouldn't answer. And so about 3 or 4 weeks passed, and I was like going through my phone, like messages. I was like cleaning it out, and I was like, oh shit, because I found her messages um, from the last time we had been texting, and then a few times after where she was like, "Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Like, what's going on? Hey,
Uh,
when are you getting back?" And I was just like, "Oh shit!" And me being the little goblin that I am, I couldn't think of what to respond. And I was like, "It's already
mhm.
been 3 weeks. What do I say? What do I say? Do I just apologize? That feels like a dick move. Do I not answer? That feels like a bigger dick move." And then
Yeah,
I got busy again. Another week or so passed, and I was like, I can't fix this. There's nothing I can do to fix this. Goodbye.
oh
And
my
so I'm
god,
like,
that is a very relatable feeling.
mm-hmm.
Uh, when you
Uh,
when you're like, fuck. All right, think of something good to say, and then you go to sleep and you're like, okay, it's I am no longer thinking about this.
yep, yep. And that would happen to me, and um, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna think of something. I'm gonna think of a really cool thing to say for this. And then like someone's like, hey, you want to go watch a movie? Okay. And boom, it's gone. And I won't even get. You know how if you forget something, you'll usually eventually get that nagging feeling of like, I feel like there's something I need to do, and I can't remember what it is.
Mhm.
I forgot about it so much I didn't even have that. I forgot to even have the
Wow.
feeling that I forgot something, and I was like, I feel so bad, but also I am sorry. And like,
Rest in peace to that random girl.
yep, yep. And I felt bad too because I was like telling my friend, and she was like, "Oh, you should apologize. You should go tell her what happened, whatever." And I'm like, "This is gonna sound very douchey, but she was fun. Um, she was fun for a time. I wasn't in love, so I'm not too stressed out about this. That's very douchey, right?" And my friend just stared at me, and she was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I was like, I asked myself that same question.
That is being one of those things where it's like, well, that's a lost opportunity. That's a very adult feeling. Like, I was I
Yeah.
was super into this at one point, and now it's gone. Oh,
Yep. Yep.
that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Mm-hmm.
that it was an Adventure Time thing, but it was supposed to speak about relationships,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if you've seen Adventure Time, but the main character is called Finn, and
Mm-hmm.
he had just broken up with his girlfriend, and he was feeling shitty, and he was just kind of moping around the house. And that kid show gave such good advice because his friend looked at him and went, "Oh, sorry." His friend looked at him and went, "Look, dude, it's kind of like this. Do you see this mug that I have? This is my favorite mug." And then he chucked it out the window and went, "And now it's gone, so it doesn't exist anymore, and I don't care about it."
Oh God. But yeah, actually, that's very relatable.
Yeah.
Wow.
It if you can't do anything, um, if you can't do anything about it, like no matter what you do, things are still gonna be messed up. Do not stress about it. Because at that point, if there's nothing you can do, then there's nothing you can do. So why worry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah,
And that's usually how I handle these things. I'm like, well, that's gone now. Okay, what's next?
yeah, live and learn, and then you move on.
Yep, yep. And now I know. Keep better track of your messages so you don't accidentally ghost someone.
All right, but we have now been. I don't know if I should. I don't know if we should upload this, but I'm debating it. Just some obscure YouTube channel that that hopefully will never get our real names on there. But yeah, I'll just
Hopefully,
probably put
hopefully,
that.
hopefully, no one ever hears this and makes the connection. But
Yeah, no,
yeah, let's
no one
keep
hears
it.
my voice, and then the dude's like, "I won that Grandmaster of Science award all those years ago."
Knowing my luck, this is gonna go viral, and that girl's gonna be like, "Hey, you sound, oh motherfucker." But
all right.
this could be fun. This could have some fun implications if we do decide to upload it.
Yeah, and next time we'll bring
And
the other two. And
even if it's just for us, this was a fun conversation.
yeah, I enjoyed this. Oh boy, and now whoever hears this recording gets to hear us struggle to figure out how to turn off Craigbot.
That's let's see. Mm, all right, so
Craig.
I guess this is our sign off for this.
Yeah, just mumbling and being like, Craig, leave, maybe? Let's see that.
Do most podcasts have a sign off? Should we have our own sign off, or should we just like, Craig, how do you work?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a name too, but we'll figure it out later down the line. You know?
We'll do it in post. We'll edit it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if this works.